free food at a college event. I had to give up the apartment, but my friend Kai saved my skin. This guy I'd known since freshman year, who never quite understood what I saw in Brooke but supported me anyway. His place was even smaller than mine, a one-bedroom where the living room doubled as his office. But he cleared out half his closet without me even asking, and let me and Python crash in his spare room. Kai's reaction when I showed up at his door with my life in garbage bags? Dude, I always knew she was high maintenance, but wow, she really said your ring was cheap? Then, after a pause, that thing cost more than my car. Well, my car's a piece of junk, but still, I joked weakly. That's a real friend right there. Meanwhile, Brooke's perfect new life was playing out like a highlight reel on social media. Vacations to places I'd only seen in movies, dinners at restaurants where the menu doesn't have prices. Every post felt personal, like she was saying, see, this is what I deserve. This is what you never could have given me. The absolute lowest point came when I ran into Brooke and Brody at a cafe downtown. I was there picking up a delivery order because that's what my life had become. My car's AC had been broken for 3 months. I couldn't afford to fix it. So I was driving around in 90-degree heat with the windows down, sweating through whatever clean shirt I had left. My phone was at 15% battery after a 10-hour shift, and I still had 4 more deliveries to make if I wanted to hit my daily goal. There they were, sitting outside like they'd stepped out of a lifestyle magazine. For a split second, I thought I saw something flicker across her face. Guilt, maybe. But then she smiled, actually smiled. The condescension was suffocating. I grabbed the bag and walked away without another word, but I heard Brody say, just loud enough for me to catch, "Dodged a bullet there, didn't we?" and Brooke's laugh in response. That moment broke something in me. Standing there in the summer heat, sweating through my uniform, listening to my ex-fiancée and her new boyfriend mock my failures, that was the last day I allowed myself to be a joke. I went home to Kai's apartment that night, deleted every social media app from my phone, and told him what happened. His response? Man, that guy sounds like the kind of person who thinks mayo is spicy, and she laughed. Nah man, time to show these trust fund babies how the real world works. I cut everything out. Social media distractions, self-pity, negative people. I went into full rebuild mode like my life depended on it. Sleep became a luxury I couldn't afford. 4 hours a night if I was lucky. Days were for deliveries. Evenings were for my night shift stocking shelves at the grocery store, and any spare moment was spent rebuilding my startup from scratch. But this time was different. I got smart about it. No more chasing investors with half-baked ideas and flashy presentations. I learned to bootstrap, to build something real before asking for anyone's money. No more trusting people easily. I kept my circle small, just Kai and a couple of other ride-or-die friends who'd proven themselves when things got ugly. Kai was incredible through all of this. He'd bring me coffee during my late-night coding sessions, make sure I ate something besides protein bars, and never once complained about me turning his living room into a disaster zone. He even helped me land my first few enterprise clients through connections at his job. Didn't ask for anything in return, just wanted to see me succeed. For 2 years, I completely disappeared from Brooke's world. Had no idea what she was doing, who she was with, whether she was happy, and honestly, I stopped caring. While she was playing house with Brody, I was grinding harder than I'd ever worked in my life. My new startup idea came from my previous failure. Instead of trying to create some revolutionary consumer app that would change the world, I pivoted to B2B software, specifically AI-powered contract analysis for law firms. Kai's take on this pivot: so you're basically building software to replace lawyers. Dude, you're going to save the world and get revenge at the same time. That's some next-level supervillain stuff right there. It was boring, unglamorous work that nobody posts about on social media, but it solved a real problem I'd experienced firsthand when trying to navigate legal documents during my first startup. Small law firms were drowning in paperwork, spending hours on tasks that could be automated. Our software could analyze contracts, spot potential issues, and flag important clauses in seconds instead of hours. And more importantly,